In today's video, we're going to be talking about the Amityville Horror. Those of you who have seen the movie, The Amityville Horror, those of you who have read the book, The Amityville Horror, probably know a lot about this. You guys might also know that some strange things happened on their set. There's some paranormal things that went on there, and a family was murdered in that house. So we're going to walk you through the story today in today's video, and also talk about some of those strange things that happened on set, including where one of the actors nearly drowned out there in the lake. Similar things happened on the Exorcist set as well, to where actors were getting attacked and things were happening. So we're going to tell you the story about the Amityville Horror for those of you guys that don't know it, and give you some more details to those of you guys that do know it. So we're going to start off in Long Island, New York. That's where the Amityville house is. In 1974, a horrific mass murder took place in this quiet little suburban town. Ronald DeFeo Jr. killed 6 members of his family in their own home at 112 Ocean Avenue. The house would later become known as the Amityville Horror House. That famous house that people fled to. Ed and Lorraine Warren investigated it. Those of you who have seen the beginning of the Conjuring have also seen where the lady that plays Lorraine is talking about it, and how Ronald DeFeo said that he was under the possession of something and he wasn't in his right mind whenever he murdered his entire family. So that's what he claimed. Of course, in the court of law, they did not see it that way. He got sentenced to life in prison, and he just passed away not too long ago. So there's something to be said about all that, guys. Was it possession, or was it something else that caused him to do this? Whatever it was, the devil was definitely at work in one way or another. The Lutz family, George, Kathy, and their 3 daughters, who had no idea what had happened in the Amityville house and the occurrences that occurred there, they moved into the house. And soon after, the occurrences started happening, doors slamming shut on their own, eerie noises, and ghostly aspirations. Paranormal activity got even more intense the longer they stayed there. Possessions moving around on their own, ghostly voices, and unexplained cold spots. They sought out the help from priests and paranormal investigators. An exorcism was performed, and the Lutz family lasted only 28 days inside of that house. 28 days is all they lasted inside the Amityville house because of the horrible things that were happening there. And it just further adds into Ronald DeFeo Jr.'s claims that he could have been under the possession of something. Now, guys, usually that stuff has got to be invited into your life. It's got to be invited in willingly. But sometimes you invite it in willingly without even realizing it. It poses as something good, and you invite it into your life just by giving in to certain things, desires, your desire to hurt people, your desire to do this and that. And sin is the way to it. The more you sin, the more you open that gateway for that stuff. Also, just the energy that you put out attracts stuff in. There's actually a deal to where even back in the day, yoga poses used to be a thing of signaling certain entities into your house. So look into that, guys, and you could be attracting stuff that you don't even know that you're attracting, and there's a lot of other things going there. The Amityville house is just one story that just stands the test of time, and something that is super eerie. Again, it was another case that Ed and Lorraine Warren investigated, and it was a case unlike so many others. All these cases are the same, but they're different in so many ways. So stay vigilant, guys. There's a lot of things out there. I told you guys I was going to walk you guys through some things that happened in the movie. One of the actors almost drowned out there in the lake after an accident. The details are still kind of unclear, but it was in the middle of the night and they were filming. And for those of you guys that don't know about the Amityville Horror, it actually has some big-time actors in it. So if you're interested, go watch the movie, read the book. But guys, be vigilant of what's out there. God bless each and every